Okay guys, hi again. Now I'm gonna talk about the change of the variable. That's something that I already made in one of the examples, so you can check on there. And that is when you integrate in the terms of y instead of x. So here is a very easy example of how to change the variable. So for example, if we have dy over dx, it's equal to 1 over x plus y squared. So now if we watch careful to this is a little bit hard to solve in terms of y. But if we flip it over, so we have dx over dy, it's equal to x plus y squared, then it starts looking a little bit less scary, right? So now first we put it in the same way that we have to put them. So it's dx dy minus x, it's equal to y squared. Now here our p of x, it's equal to minus 1, because remember it has to be a positive. Our p of y. This is now our p of y. This is very, very important. And our formula, it's going to be x, it's equal to e to the minus the integral of p of y dy multiplying e to the positive integral of p of y dy times f of y, and it's all of this is integrated in terms of dy, plus c times e to the minus integral of p of y dy. Okay, so now from here you will probably can guess the answer. So our integral of p of y dy, it's equal to the integral of minus 1 dy, that's equal to minus y. Okay, so here, so on, everything is easy, everything looks easy. So now let's integrate everything, and our f of y, it's equal to y squared. So first we have x, it's equal to e to the negative of this, so it will be to the positive y, times the integral of e to this, so e to the minus y, times y squared dy plus c e plus y. Okay, so now let's solve for this integral. So the integral of e minus y squared dy, we have to use our u and v substitution. So let's have v prime, it's equal to e minus y dy, and then v, we integrate this one, it's going to be minus e to the minus y. Now our u is going to be y squared, and our du, it's going to be 2y dy. Now let's multiply these two. So you have minus e to the minus y squared minus the integral of these two. So it's minus e to the minus y times 2y dy. Now we have to integrate again this part. So we have to do the same here. First let's multiply this minus, and so they become plus and plus. And so now let's take out the number 2. Okay, so it's equal to minus e to the minus y squared plus 2 integral of e to the minus y dy. So we have to do the same. So again, our v of v prime is equal to e to the minus y dy, and our v is equal to minus e to the minus y. But now our u, it's equal to y, and our du, it's going to be dy. Sorry, it's going to be dy. I was a little bit outside of the screen. So now let's solve for this. So we have minus e to the minus y squared plus 2 times these two, minus e to the minus y minus the integral of minus e to the minus y dy. That is this, okay? And therefore we will have minus e to the minus y squared plus 2 multiplying minus e to the minus y, this to become plus, and when we do this is again a minus, so it's minus e to the minus y. Okay, so far so good. And now let's remember that this is just our integral in here. So now let's put everything together, shall we? So let me put it here. So now we have that x, it's equal to e plus y, that's this term, times, this is our integral answer, so it's e to the minus y. Let's take out this e to the minus y outside, let's factorize it. So we will have minus y squared plus 2y, minus 2y, and minus 2. Okay? And now this is already over because this one is just this one in here, and plus c e to the plus y. Now these two eliminate each other, and so x is equal to minus y squared minus 2y minus 2 plus c e to the y.